going, you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill, and yes, it's time for another Pop Off with Maddison. For today's Pop Off, I'm going to be talking about Scooter Braun and Justin Bieber because, you guys, there is a lot that we need to discuss. So first up, as all of you may or may not know, Justin Bieber recently took to his Instagram to share with his fans that the reason he is having to cancel dates on the Justice World Tour is because he has been diagnosed with Ramsay Hunt syndrome. Now, after Justin Bieber made that announcement on his Instagram, obviously tons of people were commenting on that video, including Scooter Braun. However, Justin Bieber's fans were not here for Scooter Braun's comment at all, and they almost immediately started dragging him. I'm telling you, people were accusing Scooter Braun of overworking Justin Bieber, not letting him rest. People were just really going in, and we're gonna break it all down. In addition to that, we also have this new report from People magazine detailing how Hailey Bieber is being there for her husband Justin during this health scare. We're gonna get into that as well. Honestly, we have a lot to break down here, but first, a couple of things. Number one, I know a lot of you have some very strong feelings towards Justin Bieber. Trust me, I am very well aware, but I want to make one thing clear before we go on in this video. Love him or hate him, however you feel about Justin Bieber, it is never okay to make fun of anyone or call anyone out for a syndrome or illness. I think I speak for everyone when I say there is definitely zero tolerance and absolutely no appreciation when some of Justin Bieber's fans make fun of someone else's illness. So I just want to make it clear that making fun of somebody's illness or fun of something medically that someone is going through will definitely not be tolerated. So don't even do it. Just keep it to yourself. And the second thing I want to talk about, obviously this is the first pop-off of the week. We're going to brighten things up, lighten things up, which you know means I've got to check in and see how the House of Hill is doing. So let me know how you are, how your weekend was, all of that good stuff down below. Personally, I'm doing okay. I had a pretty chill weekend. Went out to dinner a couple of times, which you guys know is like literally one of my favorite hobbies. Don't know what that says about me, but I just love going out to eat and trying new places. I'm also getting ready to travel again next week for one of my best friend's weddings, which I'm super excited for. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and stop myself right there because I know you straight to the tea people are ready to get into this Scooter Braun and Justin Bieber tea. So let's not waste any more time. If you could help out your fellow straight to the tea people and drop this time code down there in the comments, and let's get to unwrapping the Scooter Braun and Justin Bieber facts. All right, so as I briefly mentioned at the beginning of this video, Justin Bieber recently took to his Instagram and posted a video sharing with his fans that he's been diagnosed with Ramsay Hunt syndrome. Now, as far as what Ramsay Hunt syndrome is, it is a rare condition that is typically caused by the Varicella zoster virus. I'm probably not saying that correctly, but this virus also causes things like chickenpox and shingles. Now, as Justin said, the nerves on one of the sides of his face are also being affected, and this is why he's also experiencing temporary paralysis on one side of his face. Now, thankfully, this is not permanent, but it will require Justin Bieber to definitely continue seeking medical attention, and it will also cause him to need lots and lots of rest. In fact, during the video, Justin Bieber himself even mentioned how he is taking this as a sign from his body that he needs to slow down, he needs to relax, he needs to rest and recover. Now, unfortunately, in order for him to be able to do all of those things, Justin Bieber has had to cancel any upcoming dates on his Justice World Tour. He's also had to cancel any appearances. And during the video, Justin went on to apologize to his fans for having to do this and say that he hopes they understand. Justin Bieber ended the video saying that he is going to use this time to, quote, rest and relax and get back to 100% so that I can do what I was born to do. Now, obviously, after Justin Bieber posted this video, his comment section was flooded with tons of positive comments, people wishing him well, people wishing him all of the healthy vibes. And in that comment section was also some words of encouragement from his manager, Scooter Braun. Scooter Braun commented on this video and said, love you and proud of you. And instead of people praising Justin Bieber's manager for supporting him, they absolutely decided to drag him and go off. People were responding to Scooter Braun's comment and accusing him of overworking Justin Bieber. They were accusing Scooter Braun of adding dates and not allowing Justin to rest and recover. Some people were literally telling Scooter Braun to just F off. Like, they were really going in on Scooter Braun. Now, you guys know how I personally feel about Scooter Braun. I tend to not have any sympathy for the man, but before I continue on about that, let's get into this new report from People magazine that's giving us some insight into how Justin's wife, Hailey, is helping him with this recent health scare. This People magazine source shared that between Hailey's health scare earlier this year, now remember, for those of you who don't know, Hailey Bieber actually had a blood clot go to her brain. It was really really scary. I believe she had a mini stroke. She also suffered from some face paralysis as well. It was related to COVID. It was really, really scary. Thankfully, she is okay. But this source said with Hailey's health scare and now everything going on with Justin, this is, quote, a lot for them. The source continued saying, quote, just like Justin did everything he could to take care of Hailey, she now does the same for him. The source did go on to mention that Justin is, quote, very worried about the side effects of this Ramsay Hunt syndrome. The source also added that it's, quote, really freaking him out, which totally fair. However, Justin is reportedly hopeful that he will make a full recovery and he's going to be able to get back to work. And thankfully, you guys, as People Magazine source mentioned, that Justin was diagnosed early and hopefully should be fully recovered in just a few weeks. The source ended their insider info saying that Justin and Hailey are, quote, a great team and that they will get through this and that Justin just can't wait to recover. The source really, really hammered that point home, that he cannot wait to get better. I don't blame him. Now, obviously, I have a lot of thoughts about all of this. I do not think it is appropriate to do a shambong right now. Obviously, we are talking about a very serious medical issue, so I'm not going to shambong. So instead, we're going to grab our waters. Yes, I was influenced to get the big Stanley jug. What can I say? So grab your waters, hydrate. We are going to wish positive vibes to everyone in the House of Hill. Okay, so here's the thing. When Justin Bieber first posted that video to his Instagram, I cannot lie to you guys, I was completely taken aback and I could not imagine how freaking scary that has to be. Anytime I hear about anyone going through anything difficult medically, it definitely freaks me out. It scares me. I feel so much empathy towards them. And I also can't imagine how Justin feels. The fact that his nerves are being affected, the nerves near his ear are being affected, and obviously the paralysis in his face, like all of those things, when you're not only a human being, but also a musician and a performer, like obviously that is completely terrible. And I definitely want to make it clear that while yes, I may disagree with some of the antics that Justin Bieber's team does in order to get him press. You guys know I actually disagree with a lot of the antics that his team does. However, that does not mean that I do not have empathy and I do not feel for Justin Bieber while he's going through this medical issue. And I really do wish him a full recovery. I wanted to make that clear because I was getting some messages in my DMs and my Instagram, people just saying absolutely horrible things and also just making horrible assumptions about me because I hadn't addressed Justin Bieber making this video. You guys, I am also a real human. Yes, I comment on celebrities. Yes, I comment on celebrity tea and sometimes I call out celebrities for some of the antics and things that they're doing, but I'm still human. And when someone is going through something as serious as this Ramsay Hunt syndrome, I am obviously going to feel for them. So I just wanted to make that clear. Just like I don't appreciate how sometimes Justin Bieber fans make fun of Selena Gomez for having lupus, which is something she literally cannot control. I also don't agree with people going after Justin Bieber or saying things about him going through this Ramsay Hunt syndrome either. Like, I just don't think any fan bases should make fun of anything that a celebrity is going through medically. That should just be absolutely off limits. Now, having said that, let's talk about Scooter Braun and the fact that he's getting dragged by Justin Bieber fans and being called out. Now, you guys know I am not a fan of Scooter Braun. I'm so sorry if you are. I cannot hide it. Honestly, he's probably on the same level as Tristan Thompson for me. So when I saw that he was being dragged and called out by Justin Bieber's fans, I was like, I mean, I don't totally hate it. Now, realistically, I know Scooter Braun cannot control Justin Bieber's body. Scooter Braun cannot control how Justin Bieber's body reacts to certain viruses. Scooter Braun cannot control that Justin Bieber's body is literally screaming at him that he needs to rest. Obviously, Scooter Braun cannot control any of those things. And obviously, I know that Scooter Braun and Justin Bieber are very close. I know Scooter Braun would never want anything to happen to Justin Bieber. Not only is he one of his biggest clients, but they are also close family friends at this point. They've been in each other's lives for a long time. They've both equally helped one another's careers. Like, I know that Scooter Braun wants the best for Justin Bieber, but I also have to play devil's advocate a little bit and remember that Scooter Braun's job is to push his clients, is to keep his clients working, is to make sure that his clients are making money, because if his clients are making money, he's making money. So again, I obviously know that Scooter Braun did not cause this to happen to Justin Bieber. He cannot control how his body reacts. I'm just saying I'm not a fan of the guy and I didn't totally hate that some of Justin Bieber's fans were dragging him. Now, as far as that People Magazine report about Hailey Bieber being there for Justin, I mean, duh. Are we surprised? Obviously, of course, we're going to probably get even more reports about this, how Hailey's in his corner, how Hailey is standing by him. I mean, she's even going to be on GMA, I believe, tomorrow. I saw the promo today and it's like Hailey Bieber Bieber talks about Rhode skincare and how she's helping Justin Bieber while he's going through his Ramsay Hunt syndrome. Like, obviously, duh, of course, Hailey is going to be helping Justin in sickness and in health. That is what marriage is all about, and we know that she absolutely loves her marriage and she absolutely loves her husband. Okay, I know I sounded a little sarcastic when I was saying that, but I really do mean it. And I also do acknowledge that Hailey going through her own health scare and now Justin Bieber going through a serious health scare, like, that has to be a lot for anyone to handle, let alone a young couple. I just cannot even imagine. But I will say, and I know sometimes Biebers get hate for this, but I actually admire them for this. They are so incredibly strong with their faith, and I know that that will help them get through this. I know that that will help them get through this as a couple and individually. So even though I sounded a little facetious earlier, sorry, sometimes it's uncontrollable, I really do think that Hailey is going to help Justin through this. And personally, I've got to hand it to her. I'm sure she is stretched incredibly thin right now. Like I said, she's trying to launch this skincare brand. She also is obviously helping Justin, making sure he's resting, relaxing, and doing what he needs to do in order to get back to 100%. And as long as Hailey Bieber doesn't do anything crazy on social media, or as long as any of Hailey Bieber's friends don't do anything crazy on social media, I can't say anything bad about her when it comes to this situation. All right, you guys, that is all I have for you on Scooter Braun and Justin Bieber. I want to hear all of your thoughts and feels down below. While you guys are at it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. For more content, make sure you follow me over on Instagram and TikTok. And of course, don't forget to keep coming back to my channel to check out my YouTube shorts. If you guys want to send me a little extra love, or you just want to make sure I see your comment, make sure you hit that super thanks button down below as well. You guys can also find all of my merch over at my merch store at houseofhill.com. And on that note, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!